All right, happy Monday, everybody. Didn't expect to be streaming tonight. Didn't expect to be streaming this month at all, but schedule got flipped around a little bit, so here I am. Gonna just rock with the original big bad Megatron. Hey, Zombie Prowl. All right, gonna start right in with his face, with his head. Typical trademark bucket helmet here. Going with the basic Generation 1 character model or something very close to it. That's right. Yeah, I haven't been on in 2021 yet, so Happy New Year to everybody. So we got Megatron in his typical good mood here. Just toothy grimace there. So what's happened in Transformer news since we've last been together? We talked about, did we talk about the new show, Earthrise? I can't remember. I've watched the full series with my little man. Definitely enjoyed some things about it. I also saw there have been some sightings of Studio Series Jazz in the wild, although any online orders I've seen seem to still indicate it's not going to be out until April or thereabouts. Needless to say, I have not acquired a Studio Series Jazz yet. It's on the list. You gonna have a watch party? Megatron's helmet is it's a unique shape. It poses kind of a challenge for me. Is the way I always think of it the way it was drawn in the original show, which is there's not really any consistency to the actual shape of it, because it flares out at the sides quite a bit, and it doesn't always make, you know, geometric sense, if that's a term I can sort of make up. And different versions have sort of adapted that different ways, but to me it's hard to really make it look like that true bucket helmet. But usually can pull it off respectably well. That should be fun. Some no spoilers or anything, some new takes on some familiar concepts, some of which I appreciated. Distracted by Naruto. I don't know, I've never watched that. Go ahead and fill in this little tiny black space here. Yeah, I want to say it's just like 6 episodes or something like that. It's pretty quick. Should be a pretty quick watch. My son and I watched it over the course of a couple days, I think. It just took us 2 days to get through it. He kind of got a little bit obsessed with it. He's watched it multiple times now. Which, you know, mission accomplished. Hasbro and everybody behind the show. Hey Paul, how are you? Photoshopping comic strips. Hey, that's a pretty good thing to be doing with your time, I'd say. I hadn't realized how worn down my #1 size Micron here was. It's a little rough, but you know what? That might be okay. Sometimes a bit of a rough texture can add to a picture. I'm just going to go with that story for now. Oh, poor Jack. We barely knew ye. Anybody who's watched Headmasters knows if you're an old friend of Chrome Dome, that's not a good sign. Who's Megatron about to punch? I don't know. Let's take a... let's figure it out. We'll take a poll. Who should he be punching? Maybe he just punched somebody. I'm gonna embellish with a little chin thing there. I'll keep Megatron slightly on the rougher side here. Alright, now I gotta bust out the old straight edge.
占拠しようと奇襲したフォートレスたちヘッドマスターによって阻止され、その姿を消してしまった。
メガザラックはもうマスター戦にはいないんじゃないのか。
ああ、俺もそう思うな。他の星へ逃げたってのか。
そんなことはない。メガザラックがマスター星に来たのは補強が目的だ。補強が目的なら他の星だってできるんじゃないですか。
分かってないな。
何がいいか。メガザラックのトランステクターの核はマスター製で作られたものだ。そんなこと言わなくても分かってるよ。なら分かるだろう。そのトランステクターの補強を他の星でやるなんて考えられない。
そうか。そうだな。ハイブロー、お前は戦いの方はまるっきりダメだ。
Hey 3D, thank you. Still working, but you know, it was nice. I had a nice short break over the holidays, Christmas and New Year weekends. I took a 4-day weekend, both of those weekends, so that was nice. I hope yours was good as well. Ah, that's nice. A lot of people take that whole week off, which is nice.
違いありません。そうとも、Gメタルで補強しだけを作れば、フォートレスマキシマスなど簡単に倒せ。甘い。フォートレスマキシマスのマスターソードははるかに強い。この G メタルより G メタルは 3000G ぐらいしか耐えられる。だがマスターソードはおそらく1万 G 以上に耐えられるはずだ。1万 G。だからその秘密を知りたいのだ。どうしても欲しい。フォートレスマキシマスに勝つためにはこの G メタルを強化するしかない。何としても手に入れろ。ああ、策略を使うのだ。大した腕だろう。すごい、本当にすごい。いい考えだ。そうだ、これはグッドアイディアだな。なんだ見える？何が？なんだ聞いてないのかよ。まだ何も話してないじゃない。
As usual, I was thinking about doing this without the straight edge, but here we are. There's a lot of straight lines on Megatron. Hey, thank you, NevGig, if I'm saying that right. 3D, I did not grab the Christmas ornament, but I did appreciate that it existed. Chaz has got to be, represented somewhere out there still, since he seems to get neglected from a lot. Toy lines, shows. So I appreciate the fact that he got the Christmas ornament treatment. Just making a little pencil guide for the top of these little ridges on Megatron's chest plate here. The Studio Series figure, I definitely plan to. I was looking online the other day. It's listed as an April release, although I did see online that somebody found it in the wild already. I don't know if it was at a Walmart or a Target or what, but he apparently has been seen in the wild. So I definitely plan to pick him up at some point. And I always forget what the new name for repro labels is whatever. Toy Hacks, right? I will hopefully grab the Toy Hacks labels also, assuming they will be doing some. I'm pretty sure they're doing some. I might have just imagined it, but I can't imagine that they wouldn't be coming up with a set for that. Drawing the symbols in perspective can be a challenge. But I'm up for it. Maybe. I forget what's happening here. I think they think Wheelie's been killed or something. He was taken hostage by the Decepticons. Or the Destrons, as it would be in this version.
かってるな。
無事よ。ダニエル、急ごう。
待て。マキシマスから脱出するのが問題だ。どうする？
それなら考えてあるよ。申し訳ないが、トレインボットに手伝ってもらうんです。
Oh yeah, this number one's definitely on the way out. See if we can get through this picture at least. This drawing.
レストランの要求を飲もう。やめてください。マスターソードの秘密を渡し、ウィリーを助けるんだ。しかし、私が言ったように、時間がない。準備にかかる。戦いがどんなに厳しいものか、どうしてわからないんです。総司令官。マスターソードの秘密は、フォートレスしか知らない。フォートレスは、ウィリーを救うため、マスターソードの秘密をすべて、メガドラックに明かそうとしている。ダニエル、行くぞ。はい。ワンフォーダッシュ。よし。歯を食いしばれ。
Hey, Clock Foxed. Nice to see you.
クロームドームがダニエルを連れてメガドラックへ。
黙ってて申し訳ありません。司令官。
大変なことをしてくれた。動機は認めるが計算が甘い。まったく無謀すぎるにも程がある。まきにダニエルを連れて行くなど。
Yeah, schedule got a little mixed up, so I wound up with a little extra time I didn't expect to have, so I thought I'd jump on and do a little impromptu stream.
あったぞ。防御センサー。ダニエルなら大丈夫。通過してあのスイッチを切ってくれ。
It's looking like the project that I'm on will be running into February a bit, so I figured I'd take advantage of the time I have now and at least get a stream in here while I can.
マスターソードの秘密を渡す気か。それとも攻撃する気か。安心めされ。人質がいる限り攻撃するようなことはござろう。
Oops.
一応戦闘態勢を取っておきますか。
おい、司令官は戦う気か？わからないのか？牽制するんだ。デストロの目をこっちへ向けさせるために。その方がクロームドームたちのためにも。なるほど。
Oh yeah, always busy with work. So yeah, one project is going well. The other one hasn't started yet. So, but it's all good. Definitely plenty to do. Never a dull moment.
間もなく時間だ。分かっておる。だがマスターソードの秘密をお前たちに分かるように文書にするには時間がかかるのだ。時間厳守と言ったはずだ。あと10分足らずで抹殺装置のスイッチが入り、ウィリーは約束は守る。このタイマーがゼロになるとお前の下の床が落ち、お前は妖怪へ。
Oh yeah, I always have several irons in the fire, or whatever cliche you want to go with there.
時間を守ったようだな。では中身はどうか確かめて。私はサイバトロンの総司令官だ。ウィリーの命がかかっていることに偽物を渡すか。わかった。人質をここへ。ウィリーを連れて行かす。すぐ行く。防御スクリーンだ。ああ、中へ入って没下装置を破壊してくれ。よし。この部屋に間違いないんだが。ウィリー。あ、クロードーム。
Thank you, Zombie Prowl. Yeah, that is interesting, right? The part that actually should fire is just on his back, or in the toy mode, it's coming out from his side, I guess. Oops. Oh, it's too wide. I was doing a different drawing today, and I tried to do, I forgot, I didn't realize, I guess, how dependent I've become on the template. I tried to do some circles and ellipses without the template, and whew, they got jacked up, so kind of learned my lesson there. Got a climactic showdown happening here. The headmasters are fighting over something that looks like a floppy disk. Which is kind of funny. Thank you. Yeah, I wanted to give him a little moody look there. He spent a little extra time on his eye makeup today. He knew he was going to see Prime, so, you know, a little extra time in front of the mirror. I'm not familiar with that meme, but sounds funny. A lot of people are into that, Megatron and Optimus. I'll tell you what, that's one thing about Earthrise. There's a scene or two where I'm like, huh, shipping people are gonna have a field day with this one. Oh, I'm off camera again. Gotta pay better attention to that. Alright, drawing that fusion cannon is a royal pain, so I might as well get it out of the way. Right, fusion cannon. Let's take care of that business. So interesting. As a kid growing up on the cartoon and the Marvel comics, obviously no online discourse or anything like that. Never would have even occurred to me anything of that nature going on between them at all. But I wonder if anybody reading that now thinks that might be the case. As I've said before, I have zero issue with shipping conceptually or whatever. I don't do it, so I don't get it, but I'm glad if it helps people enjoy the franchise, then I'm all for it. But it's not really me, so I don't fully understand it. I got got some wonky angles in here. I kind of free-handed the fusion cannon, and then now I'm trying to apply actual, you know, form and logic to it, and it's not quite matching up with my scribbles, but that's okay. I think I need to move my center line a bit. Put it right about there.
こいつだよ。こいつを使って頭で勝負するのさ。なんなのそれ。どうせならターゲットマスターの3人より先に見つけたいな。その息その息。腕が鳴るぜ。見ろ。これがマスターソードを完成させたエネルギー数値だ。敵が新しい武器を作るにはこれと同じ量のエネルギーを使う。その時出る波動を感知するのだ。これで。そいつをマスターソードに接続し感度を10倍に強化すればいい。よし、これで完全体に探知機能が働く。メガドラックのやつ、必ず見つけ出してやるぞ。この人の鉄道 OK だ。モニターを作動させろ。わかりました。
Yeah, I would agree with that. Zombie prowl. All right, let's see if I can get this right now. Okay, not bad. Alright, that's the one I want to use here. Sorry for all the mumbling. It's helpful when I try to talk with a pen cap in my mouth. Switch to my larger template here. Alright. That should work. It's kind of my default. If you see me at a convention I'm drawing, I usually pop the pen cap off, just keep it in my mouth, and I'm not usually talking the whole time while I do it. But probably not the best idea to do that while streaming. The documentary on Image Comics. That's fun. That speaks to my my era of collecting for sure. It's discussed on here before. Say what you want about those Image Comics, but I definitely found a lot of inspiration from them. Still do, really. I mean, not actively. It's not like I'm actively reading any old image stuff, but that era was very, very inspirational to me.
今のところ全くエネルギー反応なし。
なしといえばターゲットマスターからも連絡なし。
なしか。秋の果物屋じゃあるまいし。まさかやられちゃったんじゃ。おいおい、彼らはお前たちより場数を踏んで経験も豊富なんだぞ。
けどサウンドブラスターをつけりゃそろそろアジトの場所だって。わかった。
YouTube, huh? Maybe it'd be a good thing for me to listen to while I work tomorrow morning.
そうしてた。ブランコ、何か分かったか。デスモンの変態を発見しました。位置はポイント831、北東5度です。我々の進行方向と同じだ。調査してみよう。わかりました。我々は逆にこちらを探索してみます。了解。おい、こんな子供騙しみたいな手でサイマトのおびき出せると思うか。我らが大抵のためとあっちゃ仕方ないだろうか。その通り、メガドラックの目的達成のため、何としても時間を稼がねばならんのだ。万が一敵が引っかかった時は、思う存分暴れさせてもらいますぜ。お前がやられなきゃな。くそ、頭にくるぜ。
You know, I definitely wouldn't call this a regret, but the thought had occurred to me that you know, if I was just a few years older, I might have been able to sneak in, not trying to assume that that I was good enough to get a job at that point. But I think I was pretty close, and the timing just didn't quite work out. That thought does cross my mind from time to time. That, and I moved to, I probably mentioned this on the stream before, I lived in the same city that Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird lived in when they produced the Ninja Turtles, and when they were actively working on the franchise, it was right before I had moved to that area, so I kind of missed that by just a small amount. It would have been pretty cool to see if I could, like, I don't know, somehow get involved. Either just be a little intern / lackey or something. But it wasn't meant to be, I guess. I recently watched the episode of The Toys That Made Us that was about the Ninja Turtles, which was pretty interesting. I'm not a huge fan of the kind of the vibe of that show, but I still enjoy it overall. I don't like how silly they make it, but anyway, the Ninja Turtle episode I thought was pretty good. The thing about that early image era is they when they were going well, before it all collapsed, they just saturated the market with so many things. It seemed like anybody who wanted to could just, come up with their own thing and get it out there. Which is, honestly, that's the part I'm super envious of. Because, I've had these kind of superhero ideas in my head for as long as I can remember, and one of these days I am going to get it out there. Hopefully one of these days soon. By soon, I mean within the next, you know, couple years or something, not like soon as in imminently. But anyway, I would love to have been able to be actively working on my own stuff during that era. But oh well. I mean, to be honest, I was, but I was also in high school, so I wasn't about to get it published when I was a high schooler. Yeah, there may be a Kickstarter coming at some point. I'll certainly spam the hell out of it on my social media if we get to that point. I am actively working with some old friends on that sort of thing. So we'll see what happens there. If this stuff ever sees the light of day, it'll be a bit different than what you're used to from me, but I think it's pretty entertaining, pretty fun, pretty unique. Cards, bills, whatever does the trick. Got some billowing smoke coming from the fusion cannon area, slightly off camera, or completely off camera. That's right, yeah. Had the baseball bot. You do some falling ash and debris in here. Do some sort of collapsed structures down here. You know what I want to look up? Where is it? There we go. His little ab detail, I'll call it here. I don't need to be slavishly accurate to the G1 model, but apparently I am going to anyway. I don't need to. I'm just going to. It's all I know. That's not true. Oh, maybe I'll toss in a few extra details before this is done. Let's see. Like I said, just throwing some sort of broken structure debris action down here. This is clearly the scene of some sort of battle. All right, that feels pretty good. All right, let's drop some shadows in here, shall we? Right after we erase these unnecessary pencil lines. You don't need them anymore. Shadow time, yes. Not just for Final Fantasy VI anymore. Oh, Daniel, you're so annoying. I'll just probably fill in the whole Megaroos right here. I think it was the last stream we did that was the Swindle image with the Jeeparoos. So we can have some Megaroos here. Right, we'll do the front of all the fingers. I think this is all dark here. Boom, right there. I don't think I want to go too crazy with the shadow, but I definitely want to hit a few spots here. Yeah.
勝負の決着は宇宙に出ない方が有利です。マスター製の被害を避けるためにはブランカーの言う方が正しい。
Maybe I'll throw the little shadow under there, even though it's not, that's a light part of him, but drop a shadow under there anyway. Let's see, I say I'm not going to do much and then I just start adding more. It's a problem. I've got a problem. All right, I think that's good. That's a good point. Clock foxed. So hopefully everything will turn out just fine. All right, now we'll get the extra fine Kuretake pen. That's the technical name for it. I don't, I'm not commenting on its appearance. Extra fine is just the size of the brush. Yes, what a tragic tragic loss. Been missing that amazing commentary. Dad jokes and dry humor. I guess I need to actually darken this whole thing in here. Too much, too much. Or not enough. Or maybe just right. We're gonna go with that. I need to be a better self-promoter. It's just right. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
奴らのアジトがこんなに都市部の近くだったとは。東大元暮らしってとこですね。問題はどこの地表から脱出するつもりかだ。まさか目立つ都市部は選ばないと思う。なーに、どっから現れたって奴らのエネルギーは残り少ないんだ。戦いが長引けばこっちのもんだぜ。しかし、都市部での戦いは絶対避けるべきだ。俺たちがここに陣取って守りを固めよう。必ず雲の魔境に追い込むんだ。そいつは面白い。俺たちだけで追い詰めたらターゲットマスターの連中も脱帽するぜ。失敗は許されない。急ぐぞ。おお。
おかしいと思って後をつけたが、こういうことだったのか。おい、見ろよ。あっちもだ。これは相当厳重な配置だな。マスター製の連中、本腰入れて決起したのかな。俺は誰かが彼らをけしかけたんじゃないかと睨んで。けしかけたか。
ロンドンたちが。
とにかくフォートレス司令官に報告だ。いつまでこんなところにくすぶっているつもりですか。大抵下げろ。サイバトロンの奴らなら拙者らが必ず撃退いたす。恐れてなどおらん。最短距離の脱出経路を計算していたのだ。それで相手奴らに何か動きが。ヘッドマスターの連中です。奴らがマスター製の若者部隊。
It's a brush pen refillable. This one is not. This is disposable. I believe the company makes some nice refillable pens, but this is not one of them. They do last quite a while, though. If you've ever used the Micron brush pens, the tips seem to fray like really quickly. At least for me, they do. They get frayed very, very quickly. But these last a while. Oh boy, we got spam. Take a hike. Yes, it is Headmasters. Disc 4. One of the recent streams I did where I had on the live-action movie soundtrack in the background actually did get clipped. Had the audio clipped out when I exported to YouTube. I don't know if the Twitch stream got clipped, or, muted, I should say, but definitely the YouTube export did. Anyway, Headmasters is a safe bet. All the Japanese cartoons, anime, whatever you want to call it. they don't seem to get muted. Yeah, you can split the tips of the microns if you press down too hard on them. I've got a pretty light touch with them, so I don't run into that problem, but I have seen it happen. What do you use now, Paul, instead of microns? If you don't mind me asking. Right, yeah, I know it wasn't muted live, but VOD or whatever may have been, and the YouTube export definitely was. I don't remember which one it was, but it should still be up on YouTube, whichever one. Nice. I've never actually used the Prismacolor pens. I've fiddled around with some of their markers before. Kirk, yeah, this is Chrome Dome's other friend who doesn't fare too well, does he? Don't befriend Chrome Dome, that's the lesson. Oh, we got a Master Sword Fort Max transformation here. He gets the theme song for his transformation sequence. I think I like that. We're just gonna fill that right on in. Boom. Done. One thing I think is cool about the Japanese series is how they call the leaders Shideka, the commanders. You didn't really see that in the English version. They just called them by name, but seemed to always call them Commander or Supreme Commander or whatever the case is, which I think is kind of cool. Here's Kirk.
大丈夫だよ。でもごめん。力になれなくて。とんでもない。謝るのはこっちの方だ。いや、僕もクロムドームの作戦を十分理解して参加したつもりだ。君が謝る必要はないよ。カーク。初めての惨敗だった。しかし、このまま引き下がるわけにはいかない。恐るべきダークシールドの意を、果たしてフォートレス以下サイバトロール戦士をいかに立ち向かうのだろうか。
All right, I think we got most of the basics down here. Can add some more detail and hash marks and all that fun stuff. Tighten up some line weights here. Alex on this guy, but I think I want to add some hatching here and there. And some damage. I think the whole "It's Over Prime" scene from the G1 movie is so iconic for Megatron. I always like to add a little bit of that sort of cracking when I can on a Megatron piece. Like a few extra little nuggets of detail. Yeah, Mysterious Dude. I went through it not that long ago. Watched the whole thing back last year, and I really enjoyed it. I watched it all subtitled with the original Japanese actors' audio, which I would recommend to anybody if they wanted to watch through it, because the English dub is so bad. But I really enjoyed it. Master Force was my favorite series out of the three. Apologies to those of you who have already heard this. But yeah, I loved Master Force. For me, Master Force would have been almost perfect if they had just had something about the transtectors having some sort of, essence of the Cybertronian there, instead of essentially just being like robot suits for the humans. And the fact that they didn't recognize that red truck as Optimus Prime / Convoy, I thought was pretty ridiculous. But I thought the series overall was so good that, I just kind of let that slide. I loved it. I actually would like to go through and watch it again. Maybe when my son is old enough to read, we can go through and do that. Yeah, that's what I heard, that the manga had a sort of explanation for all of that. I thought it was, you know, just for somebody who grew up with the Western Generation 1, like, it was really jarring that they just had no idea who this red truck transtector was or what it was or whatever. Just like, nah, man, you can't just kind of brush over that. But they did. And in the end, I was okay with it. I appreciated how they made the Pretenders interesting. I liked the Pretenders, Metalhawk and what were they called? Diver, the Japanese names. Diver and oh, I can't remember it because it was all the way back last summer, which is too far for my brain to travel. Hey, Paul, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. All right, so I want to add some lines here. Kind of had that in mind for that area. See, that's a 6-shot line. Anybody on the stream know? I bet Zombie Prowl knows. Is it the same voice actor that did Great Shot? That also did 6-Shot? The transform sounds very similar. Is Twitch having problems again? I'm showing a full connection here. Hopefully it comes back without a problem. All right, we've been going for about an hour and a half, huh? Let me grab my grab a number 3 and hit some heavier line weights here. Occasional freezing, huh? Not cool, Twitch. I'm sure it's my fault, or you know, my tech's fault, but I'm gonna blame Twitch anyway. That's what you do. Never take accountability. Always blame something else. Oh, really? Twitch has been having problems? Did not know that. Okay. Good to know. think this is the infamous Six Shot and Daniel become friends episode. Six Shot, who's been a complete bastard and killed Ultra Magnus. And sorry for the spoilers if anybody hasn't watched this before, but Six Shot has done enough to warrant not receiving such kind behavior from the rest of the Autobots, but he and Daniel strike up a little bond here, because of course they do.
そうだ。司令官。よし。フライングブックを呼び戻し、第三領域の捜索だ。
Huh. That is fair, mysterious dude. Better dad than Spike. Spike's like, yeah, Daniel, why don't you just go off with these robots on this deadly adventure? Should be fine. Not sure what could go wrong. I love that they bring Carly back for this series also. I guess she was in season 3 and just kind of like just appears occasionally. I will say this episode is really well animated. Headmasters is probably the overall, in my assessment, probably the most poorly animated. I don't know if poorly is the right word. I don't want to slander the animation team, but when you compare the 3 Japanese series, Headmasters was not the best, in my opinion, best quality animation of the 3. But there are a few episodes that stand out. I can't remember the others right now, but this is one of them.
石を食べて生き続けている。捕まれば炎の中へ放り込まれ、牛の餌食になる。餌食に？そうだ。危ない。
Because I have so many lines on each finger, sometimes I like to just darken the one line that separates each digit from the other, so it just doesn't become a muddled mess. Beast Wars 2 and Neo, that's a series I have not seen. I'm still trying to work my way through the original Beast Wars. And by trying, I mean watched some episodes sometimes. Not actively going through it at the moment, but I really should. I was trying to wait for my son, who became more interested in other things, so I should probably just say screw it and go through it on my own. It's only been, what, 25 years that the series has been out? They just had an anniversary, right? Was it 25? I don't remember when Beast Wars came out. $1996. It's a year after I graduated high school. Yes, I am that old. It's a good age, though. Six, also a good age. Alright, let's add the last bit of detail here. We'll wrap him up in the next 15 minutes or so. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I'll add a little hatching shading under here. Well, 6 shots, putting on a show now. So now we got some of that It's Over Prime vibes going on here. Would have waited an eternity for this.
ダニエルの悲痛な叫び、ヘッドバスターズの心は痛む。しかし、デストロンから地球を守るため戦わなければならない。総司令官、メガザラックは太陽系圏内に入りました。太陽系？やはりメガザラックの狙いは地球。ダニエル、心配するな。無事救助した。よかった。ではメガザラックの開始を続けます。地球は何としても守らなくては。サイバトロンとデストロンの恐ろしい決戦は刻一刻と迫りつつあった。
Is this going up on Twitter? Yeah, totally. Thing I realized when I was coloring that recent Megatron piece. I guess the piece itself wasn't that recent, but my coloring of it was recent. Megatron's not too exciting to color, at least in my opinion. He's like all gray and black. There's not a lot going on there. You got the nice bright reds in the abdomen and the elbows, but just a lot of plain gray and black. So, I mean, for those of you who are good with like effects and whatnot, like Clock Foxed here, you know, you probably find some more fun in there, but for just like flat colors, it's just gray and black. Could be a little more exciting, in my little opinion there. Ha! Yes, Hardhead's Karaoke. That's on one of the early discs, which is a highlight for me. Pretty funny. want to overdo this, but I also want to overdo this. So we're still going here.
このままだとマキシマスに追いつかれる恐れがありますので。よし、バランスで着陸だ。アステロイドベルトとは太陽系惑星の火星と木星の間にあって太陽を回っている小惑星群のオビオットである。メガザラクト、その小惑星群の中でも比較的大きい小惑星パラスへ立ち寄り推進系統の総整備を開始した。おい、忍者参謀は戻ると思うか。さあね、相手に見放されたんだ。今さら戻っても身の置きどころがないんじゃないのか。そうだろう。まあそういうことだが。ふざけてくれ。
Maybe that's the case. I would probably stream longer if I didn't have to get up in the morning and work. I'll be up at 4:30 tomorrow morning, so, you know, I gotta limit myself a little bit.
なんといってもお前はデストロになくてはならぬ実力者。今度の地球爆破作戦では大いに働いてもらわなくてはならん。
Telling you, if you can get used to it, it's not a bad deal. Get up early, get some coffee, get rolling. You guys hear me at the end of the day when I feel like I'm ready to just collapse. You know, I'm not usually a high energy guy or anything, but you guys get what little is left in the tank. .430's not that early, is it? It's only a couple hours before daylight. Okay, maybe it is. All right, Megatron, what do we need to do to finish you up here? Move my tape over there. I'll just add more debris, I guess. Oh, man. Now I want some donuts. See, that'd be extra motivation to get up early, too. You had some coffee and donuts waiting for you? I wind up with coffee and Honey Nut Cheerios or something like that. The coldness of the cereal kind of helps me wake up a little bit. Honestly, it's having kids that kind of help motivate me to change to an earlier schedule. It's just always something going on with the kids, and I don't want to really miss time with them. It sucks when the kids are home and I'm home and they're like, Dad, can you do this? Can you do that? Can you play Mario Kart? Whatever. And Oh, sorry, Dad's got to work, so, you know, I can get a bunch of my work done early when they're still asleep.
小惑星ジュノで決闘だと。しかし来るかな、プロ。必ずやらなきゃ。誇り高き勇者ゆえ、奴の自尊心に訴えたわけか。
All right, I guess I'm gonna kind of add some dark spots in the debris down here, and then I'll call it.
まるで通員は話が。こいつを小惑星ジュノに仕掛けてきてもらいたい。何ですか、そいつは。次元爆弾。
一方、アステロイドベルトの小惑星セレスにはメガドラックの動静を探るべく戦艦マキシマスが着陸していた。
いや、一対一の決闘など許すことはできない。しかし、シックスショットとはいずれ決着をつけなければならない相手なんです。鉄器に流行って自分の使命を忘れたのか。今我々は地球爆破を狙うメガドラックを総力を挙げて阻止しなければならない重大な時なんだ。でも決闘の相手はシックスショットですよ。これはデストロンとの戦いだ。俺は挑戦状を叩きつけられながら応じられないような卑怯者にはなりたくない。
クロームドームがシックスショットと決闘？ああ、総司令官はやめさせようとしてるんだけど、クロームドームはどうしてもやるって聞かないんだ。
Yeah, Dragon of Despair. I hear that. I will say too, on like weekends, you know, days when I don't have to work. Yeah, just being the first one up. Just being able to sit with a cup of coffee and browse the internet, or, you know, catch up on whatever I've been missing. It's a good feeling. All right. I guess that's good. This is the part where I have to remember that it's 2021. All right, let's do the old close-up look here. There he is. Oh, he mad. He mad. You don't want to mess with that guy. So there he is. I will. I'll do the usual. Scan him, post him up online on my Twitter account, and let this guy leave him open for coloring. If anybody wants to try their hand at coloring Megatron here, and toss up the original art on eBay probably later this week. But yeah, that was fun. I was glad. I'm glad I got to stream tonight. I'm not sure if I'll be busy or not next Monday. If I have time, I'll jump on and stream again. If not, then I will see you guys sometime in February. Like I said, my one of my projects been pushed back a little bit, so it will go into February. I'm not sure how long it'll go into February, but I'll be back streaming at some point during that month. And yeah, just I'll give a shout out on social media and stuff when I know when I'll be back. So thanks guys for hanging out tonight. It was great to interact with all of you, and I hope everybody has a great week, great rest of the month, and yeah, take care, and have a good one. Bye-bye.